But also, this is what's great about the placeholder screen, because even when we go live, it's like we're just looking at it. Unmute you guys. Unmute you. Just kidding. I've been unmuted the whole time. Love it. Hey. Turn that off. Hey. Now we're on screen. Hey. Professionalism. Yes. Yo. Yo. Welcome to Wayward Knaves. I only have one setting. It's professional. Welcome to Wayward Knaves, the pirate campaign using the Daggerheart system. I'm Sean the Unhumble Bard, at your service here, the Game Master for Wayward Knaves tonight. The official start to Season 2 tonight. Hope you catch the recap for everything that happened up to this point. So, yeah, we have new players and old players. Let me turn down the waves are too much. Very distracting. Okay. Hey.
Any waves.
New players. Everyone's been on the channel before in some form or fashion. We've done like Shadow Dart games here and there, other campaigns, but this is the first time everyone's, I think, been in the same game together. So welcome everybody, you know, to each other and playing with each other. Yay! 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 Before we go into the story and our characters, let's just introduce ourselves as players, I think. We'll just go around the horn. Starting with, can everybody see how we're displayed on the stream? I'm up there in the corner. We'll start over with Corey and work clockwise and go in with Daniel. Yeah.
Julio. Sorry, we're doing ourselves and characters. All right, let's keep it professional. I'm Corey, and I'll be playing Grit the Peaker, who's come on down from the peaks, and he's trying out this pirate laugh thing, which he's really excited for. So you'll learn more about him, and if you've been around, you know about him. So
yeah,
see you later.
And then Lacey from our Sunday night game.
It's me. Hi, I'm Lacey. I play in the Sunday night game. I'm playing Rye Butterblossom, the something or other on the Wanderborn Fawn Guardian, and I am here to kick as many things as I can and possibly romance any other women on the boat.
Yeah.
And also in rivalries with my twin sister.
Yeah. For sure. Who is
me? Hey guys, I'm Steve. I'm the DM for the Sunday night game where we run something adjacent to Spelljammer. And I'm playing Kalm Butterblossom, your happy, hippie, fun-loving pirate fawn who's here to just help out and help provide a nice, soothing, calm presence.
Yay. Yeah, I don't see Will. Or Will, where we can't see you on the stream. I wonder if I change.
I can see Will.
No.
Deja vu.
Can you?
This happened a long time ago.
Can y'all hear me?
You hear you? Yeah.
I don't even see you on Video Ninja.
Okay.
Oh, I can.
I see myself on Video Ninja, but
I see you too.
So I'm not gonna. My internet does keep cutting out, which is bizarre because it doesn't usually do that.
That's probably it.
But should I introduce myself anyways?
Oh, you're good. Yeah. Well, hopefully it pops back up. I'll tweak some stuff. Go ahead. You may have lost audio too.
Nope.
A blast.
Well, anyway, we have Will from D&D Legends and Lore. Yay! He's on the other channel. Will from yeah. Oh, there he is. He's we don't see him, but he's there. You can hear him.
Kind of like the other channel, you hear his voice, you know.
Yeah.
I'm a little glad it's not.
That's true. That's very true. Can y'all hear me right now?
Yeah, it's coming in, but it's
Okay. You
granular.
guys are coming in choppy.
Bubbly.
Yeah,
Same.
same for me here and you guys.
I think it's your internet.
What's going on?
The internet's been having some rough times.
It's a weird day. If anybody was on Midjourney earlier, like the whole thing shut down. And
Twitch had issues.
Twitch had issues.
Any go to down detector and you can see the spikes in literally every single service from a few hours ago.
I think some sort of
Google
backbone.
had something. Yeah.
Yeah, Google services had issues today. So something in the internet backbone decided to flinch.
Right.
No, the clogs are too.
We got gremlins.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. This,
well,
this series
let
of
me pick
games
my
that
character.
run underground.
I'm playing Hyperion, Dracona, Waterborn Seraph, Winged Sentinel. He's journeyed far across this ocean to bring people the good word of the path of light.
Yeah.
About time we got some religion.
Y'all need Jesus. All right, go ahead, Alex.
I am Zabji Karaki. I am the bard and sous chef of the ship when I'm not getting smashed over the head with a ladle. Yeah, so I'll be around.
Then Josh.
Hey, I'm Joshua.
Playing as Sonny Buckles. You know, I'm a halfling who's, I tend towards the druidic persuasion, and I really love the, all different types of elements, and I'm just kind of a wanderer, seaborn, and adventuring and doing pirating for the first time here. I've been on the boat for a while, but I haven't really got off a whole lot.
Perfect. And Grim, not Grit. Okay. Daniel.
Yeah. I'm Daniel. I play Grim Squawkings, who's fairly new to pirate stuff, not new to the sea and everything, and he's kind of looking like make a little bit of money and to send back home to rebuild some stuff. But yeah, he's fairly new to this whole thing.
Cool. And so, yes, there's our players. It looks like Will's going to be sometimes visible, sometimes not. It's okay. So let me jump in here. Not the right.
He's just a ghost this
Comes back more powerful than you could possibly imagine. So, all right, we open tonight with the new players, specifically the antics from season 1 were all on the side of the original cast, which would be Zabji and Grit here, and also Dread Pirate Roberts, Todd Roberts, played by Christian.
Todd
and
Marley.
Todd Marley.
Marley,
Sorry.
yep.
Yeah, and Freudian slip there. And Tortel being Druid, played by Jeremy. But they're and everybody's welcome to join whenever they can. So here we open to the rest of the new PC party, as their characters join Captain Turquoise Trek of the Don Qui and Morgan Voss, the first mate, along with Dr. Liliana Fairwind, the elven mystical skilled physician. All that you have been told is whisperings from the alleyways in the port town you were in, Porto Perdido. This is where the Don Qui was. What do you call it? Parked. Boarded. This is where they anchored. This is where the Don Qui was anchored after y'all's most recent adventure, and everyone was taking a few days of personal time to go out and gamble and spend their winnings on whatever they may, and meet up with old friends, whatever they. So there are a lot of ins and out at Porto Perdido. It's a very popular spot. So, in all of the chaos, you lost track of some friends. Karnath Blackscale, the ship's bosun, took off. Let's say all that we know is that he's missing, along with Grit and Zabji. And Coinpurrs, the cat aboard the Don Qui, he's the ship's Vice Admiral Coinpurrs, the ship's morale officer. So, they're all missing. And
Coinpurrs is a great name.
so as the after shaking down some leads in Puerto Perdido. It was the best lead you had was that they were seen headed toward the Island of Whispers. The Island of Whispers is not an unknown place. It's on the map, but it's definitely not somewhere. It's not a destination, a popular destination for many things. All that's known about the Island of Whispers is that it's kind of like the Sentinelese in real life, and they have a somewhat primitive from modern perspective tribal mentality, but they're also known for being extremely lethal, so private and deadly. Even the strongest, most scariest pirates tend to avoid this area. So for Karnath and to take some crew, it's very strange. So we are in pursuit. Ba-ba-da-ba. Let me change our map here. So aboard a dinghy. I'm just gonna put us in open ocean right now, just so we have a background, and then let's do this. Show to everyone. So put this visual up so we have it as we approach the Island of Whispers. We have character sheets. I did not. We have our characters with everyone. So in our dinghy we are approaching the Island of Whispers, and Captain Trek seems a bit nervous. He keeps looking off to the sides instead of like ahead, like you might expect. Kind of pacing as much as one can pace in a dinghy. It's pretty tight quarters. Dr. Liliana Fairwind sits toward the back of the boat, and she has out her infamous journal and sketchbook. She is a naturalist as a hobby, and every chance she gets makes sketches of the local flora and fauna whenever they anchor. And then at the head of the ship, or the dinghy, First Mate Morgan Voss, stoic as ever, one boot up on the front there, with so he's like a placeholder figurehead there, just as still, and doesn't speak much, and you would know. And normally he's a big talker, but whenever danger's near, he's very quiet. Whenever something serious. So, and then the rest of you aboard the dinghy. So the weather right now is sunny. The climate is tropical. The waves are a little bit more choppy than expected, but not rough as we approach the island. The sea mist, sprays up against your skin. It feels very good to be back at sea after being on land for so many days. So, what's everybody doing?
Since I'm a little bit of a smaller guy, I'm not paddling right now, so I'm behind Morgan Voss with using my little elemental wind cantrips to like billow air so that it looks like he's like got a cape billowing behind him. Just kind of
love it.
Doing.
I think. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say Hyperion is definitely putting those muscles to use, and he's giving it his all on the oars, paddling us along the way. Also, I at the beginning of every session, as a seraph, I get to roll my prayer dice, and so I kind of want to take a moment to do that, see what numbers I get. Yes. And at some point, I can use these to make your guys' rolls better. I got 1 4, 1 3, and 1 1. So I got these in the holster ready for when we need a little extra boost.
Woo.
Also, everyone, as I billow my air, everyone kind of gets a little bit of a breeze in their face. And yeah, at the beginning of every session, you all get a hope because I'm a halfling and I'm cool.
Ooh, nice.
Hell yeah.
I love that.
the waves lap up against the side, and you're still a good 200 yards from shore. And there's a racket arises in far in the distance in the jungle. This is not near the surf. This is like well into the jungle beyond the tree line. And from your perspective, from where you are, all you hear is kind of like the most bass tones of the impact. So it's more like almost like a staccato thunder strikes you as you approach. And after that, you don't hear the wildlife, but you definitely see some birds retreating from a certain area, like from every direction, so outward, as if something had happened up ahead. But again, it's far, and mostly you just hear waves.
I missed half that description. My internet keeps cutting out.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So sorry. So that we heard a big explosion kind of in the jungle. Is that correct?
Right. Yeah. It's not sure what it is, but definitely something loud enough to shake you inside from far away. But mostly you're just, when you're out at sea, like I can't hear shit on land. It's all just waves. So I would imagine it's like that for you guys.
Hyperion has wings of light and can fly at will.
Oh shit!
Okay. Do I think if I fly up to a high enough a position, I can get a certain angle to see what might be going on over there in the jungle?
So you could, but I would say you've been at sea how long now?
I don't know how long.
Hyperion. Everybody kind of jumped on at different times. Some have been on for a couple of years, some just a few months.
I feel like it's only been a few months for him.
Okay.
He's new to the sea thing.
So yeah, no. If he wants to go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and try.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah.
Sees this guy fly up. Just in awe.
Yeah. Like spectral wings of light, but they're draconic wings that sprout from my
hell yeah.
armor back, and I'll soar straight up into the sky.
Yes.
What by the light was that?
Yes.
You could fly?
Oh shoot.
Yes, I could fly.
As Hyperion bolts up into the air and looks down. Let me open my character sheet real quick, just so I have the abilities up there. Scratch
Okay.
just so I don't say perception. Oh my god, it's so cool. I think everybody's internet's a little jacked up right now. Yeah. So Hyperion flies up, and we won't bother with like exact measurements. So we'll say you go up and a little bit ahead. And go ahead, Hyperion. Let's do an instinct check to see what he's perceiving.
My first dagger heart roll. I love shooting close. Let's go. Okay, so it's a 15 with fear.
15 with fear. I'll take that fear. Hey. So for those watching or haven't seen Daggerheart, the system, there's kind of a currency that works, hope and fear. The players bank hope, and the game master banks the fear. We don't have a current fear tracker on there, but yeah, we do. I'll just jump it up to. How do we do that? Right click. Yeah. Choose side. Thank you. It's a little bit cumbersome. Let's see if we can speed that up. Okay, I'll try to get faster. So, 15 with fear. That gets it. Hyperion, sheer might. It would almost like have to be spectral wings to some kind of magic to lift this guy off the ground, because there's no way physics this makes sense. These guys like jacked. So he, but like effortlessly flies up in the air, and Hyperion looks down, and yeah, from the boat you couldn't tell, but now from this new perspective, there appears to be some kind of disturbance, widespread, parallel with the waves lapping up against the beach. This thing, this for lack of a better term, it is its own wave, and it's behaving erratically. There's a bunch of ruckus and white capping happening at the top. So kind of a 30-ish yards wide wave of disturbance coming at your way.
I don't know what's in there, but it looks huge.
Can we see if
Do we
it's
make
coming from
sure?
like on land towards us, onto the water, or is it coming from water to water?
Hyperion. I mean, yeah. If you were to ask him, that it's like.
No, I mean I'm asking from my point of view down below.
From there, it's you're still seeing like the crest and trough of just like the wave, or maybe the 2 or 3 waves in front of you. So it's like sometimes you'll see the tree line come up, but then it disappears back and forth. The disturbance that's happening right now that Hyperion can see is limited, I guess, to like surface level, not bigger than any waves that are happening.
Yeah, I'll call down and describe what I'm thinking. Give them a picture.
And as you do, you're describing it, and we keep getting closer. You know, you guys are rowing, and this thing is getting closer. Get a little more granular now, and it's Hyperion. It's not one huge thing that's moving. It looks like a lot of small things in the water, kind of working together.
Play that. It's not one large object. It's many smaller ones.
Towards us?
Are they moving towards us, towards the shore, or are they kind of moving perpendicular to us?
Toward you, so away from the shore. You see how, like, we'll use the literal handout photo there. It's kind of a beach on the right side, and then the water goes into the interior of the island. So they're coming from the interior of the island.
Okay. And does it look like it's gonna meet us at the shore, or it's gonna meet us in the water?
Ooh.
If I can even tell.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like it's essentially, I can't tell what it is because it's hidden in the brush. Is that correct?
Let's make a knowledge check, since you're trying to like do some math right now. You're trying to analyze and comprehend.
My one weakness, knowledge.
Thinking. Damn it!
All right. It's an.
Oop, cliffhanger. There's a. Will you cut out whenever you come back? It's
not good.
Well, I think I should up the fear just for good measure, probably, right? Agreed, everybody? I do have a cap, right? It has to stop at
6, I think.
Oh, 6? Mine goes up to 10. Right. So Will got something. Let's say he succeeded, and
You cap at 12.
oh, 12 for real? Yo.
Dang.
Ooh, I need to add some. Yes, sir. Cool.
I'm sorry, my internet.
Oh, Will's
Yeah,
back.
there he goes.
There he goes.
I'm sorry. guys.
You rolled a what?
That was such a cliffhanger. I rolled a.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It was an 8. It was an 8 with hope.
With hope.
Sorry, I'll try and take some measures to fix this internet for you next time.
All good. Nice. Okay. 8 with hope. So, from your perspective and what you can tell, it does seem pretty random. They are leaving the interior of the island, but they're not necessarily like aiming toward you. And if anyone's seen this in real life, like I think it's the fish. It's whenever a school of a certain kind of fish, they all go to the surface and they like freak out and start doing like the flailing thing, but it's like for a reason. I can't remember now.
What's the bait ball?
The bait ball, is that what it is? Oh, when they trap them. That's probably what I'm picturing. That's probably what was stuck in my subconscious. So yeah, commercial fishermen, dragnet. When they pulled the net in, all the fish are like dancing on the surface. That's what Hyperion. The best you can tell, it's something like that.
What should we do?
Are they coming
There's
towards
the
us?
thing coming.
Yeah, should we get prepared to round?
Liliana stands up and she's a little curious, and to get a better view, she walks up to Voss and gently just grabs his shoulders and just moves him out of the way. And it almost like he moves with such a immediacy whenever he realizes she wants him to move, and immediately he goes from like this super intense, stoic, intimidating leader, big guy to very subservient and respectful. And indeed, even newer crew members would know that Fairwind, the doctor, has the utmost respect of every crew member and the captain, saving lives many times. So, and she tries to get a better view. It's still a bit hard, and with the front of the boat kind of going up and down in the waves. But the nearest she can surmise is just that. It seems to be like a school of fish or something. Must be reacting to its environment or something. Perhaps there was a toxic shock or something in the or escaping a predator or something. So she just starts listing off, like, scientifically what could be happening. And at this point,
Any chance we could see a fish off the side of the boat, in the water somewhere?
great question. So,
Do fish exist?
Two fish exist. Will's back. Okay.
All right, guys.
We're good. So Hyperion really couldn't. He just figured they're heading in randomly. Not sure they're not directed. They're pointed at you guys, but they're definitely swarming this general direction. What was I just saying? Oh, Steve.
Fish in the water.
Yes, not Riot. Kalm looks over the side, and considering we are in a tropical area and kind of a, not very deep sea right now, what does Kalm spot over the side? And it does not have to be like a little fish, so don't let me get in your head like what I've been describing this whole time. It could be anything. So.
Honestly, I kind of just meant come look it over and maybe down in the water and maybe not like a tiny fish, but kind of big and lazy, like a catfish or something like that. And just kind of poke at the top of the water a bit, trying to get its attention. And then I'd use my nature's tongue to.
I was about to say, yeah, go ahead. And how does that work?
Let's see, I can spend a hope, but it looks like I have to roll a instinct roll. And on a success, they'll give me the information they know. And at a roll with fear, their knowledge may be limited or come at a cost.
Ooh, okay.
Let's see if I can do a roll.
Yes.
That is 11 with hope, it looks like.
And it's supposed to be like if.
I think it's supposed to be a 12.
So yeah, you see this catfish. We'll get the artwork later. So it's gonna be like a sea salt cat, sea salt, idiot. Saltwater catfish. Saltwater catfish. We'll get him drawn up. Yeah, Corey. I'm exactly. I'm thinking like literally it's a catfish. So
I'm gonna find a new species of fish and just call it sea salt.
everything's sea salt. Anyway, so the catfish. You try to do your, and this works before. Usually, Kalm has no problem doing this. Let's say like that, mechanically that 12 is like usually hits every time. This is more of, going through the motions type of deal. This always works. So it's kind of strange that it's not resonating.
I kind of bet you're just kind of like lazy, like looking over the edge of the boat, trying to get the edge of the line.
Oh, so you're like beckoning?
You know what's going on up there? They're just being like, I would just like, just kind of like peek it over to get out.
Absolutely. Let's have
Like,
Kalm.
what's going on with your friends? And then just being
Let's get a presence check from Kalm.
Which I suppose better be catfish.
Let's make a presence check to see if Kalm gets catfished.
Alright, yeah, let's do it. Oh shoot, am I supposed to add my instinct to that too?
I don't
Yes,
think.
it's an instinct roll. Oh, so that would actually be a 14. I guess it's plus 3.
Well, presence is the one next to instinct. That's,
Yep, I'm just saying
yeah.
my initial roll would have been a success because it did.
Oh, got it. Okay, so
Yep, but I'll still roll my presence though, just because.
for sure.
Yep.
Uh,
I forgot my modifiers.
so we successfully, yeah, there we
Alright, so it looks like my presence would be a 17, or no, 16, something like fear.
go. Ooh. Go on.
Yeah, Kalm would just kind of like lazily look over the edge of the boat, just like, maybe kind of get some other fish to catch and
Yeah. So you beckon this catfish, and you're used to catfish being maybe the size of no larger than bobcat, jaguarundi size, but this new catfish comes up and it heeds your call, and you're very persuasive. It comes up, but as it approaches, it's much larger than you had thought. It's actually like person-sized, very large. And as it comes up, you notice it isn't like slowing down, and it breaches and comes straight for you and lunges over the side and flails down. And now it's not.
It's just half in the boat.
It's halfway in the boat now, just kind of flopping around.
Very well.
He's huge. What do we do? It's shaking the boat pretty violently. This is like messing up the stability.
Oh.
I see that my sister is struggling, and I'm big and buff, and I'm like, absolutely not. And
I'm not smart. I did the thing, like. Now
I want this thing out of the damn boat.
I didn't.
I look at you, and I'm like, girl, what are you doing?
Yeah, we could at least be here. Curious, let it here.
That does- That damn thing don't need in the boat, though.
Just look, he's tired. He's been swimming all day. He wants to relax, have a conversation.
Just kick his feet up.
Out of the boat.
Do we
Grab
wanna
it. We need
eat
dinner.
Or do we not? Because, like, I can kill it.
Listen, I can kill that thing, or I can put it back in the water. What do y'all want?
Well, hold on just a second. I'm gonna poke him in the gills a little bit and be like, kind of capsizing our boat a little bit, but I was wondering if you could tell us what's going on.
Oh my god.
Poke his
He
gills.
talks to fish.
No.
That's a bit, yeah.
Trying to talk. Let's see.
Yeah,
We won't.
Sean, talk like a catfish.
We don't have to roll.
I'm like, I cross my arms and roll my eyes so hard. Like, this is just like Kalm every time, I swear to gods.
So yeah, the catfish is struggling out of the water. Row, row, row. And it's not happy over there, flailing as it gets poked in the gills by the nature lover. It gyrates even more and flops around, and now It is. Let's see.
Well, Kalm, that thing is gonna be suffocating out that water now.
I could kill it, and we could have food for later.
Yeah, it
What
keeps.
you think? Can
it
you make
keeps-
something with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Zabji's not there. He's not
I
there.
got some. Oh, scheisse.
You mean Zabji, whenever you meet back up with him, can make something?
Zabji, when I meet you, back up with you, I bet Zabji can make something with that. I got all kinds of spices and things in my bag over here.
I can make some stuff with it.
Yes, another kitchen worker.
Perfect.
It's gonna take a little bit to kill dead body. You might want to back up. It sounds like these folks are getting real hungry.
Yeah, I know. It keeps flailing, and now
Searching for my dagger.
Kalm, make a. This thing's flailing around, and its fins are. You didn't notice it at first. It all kind of seemed flush with the body and just like normal fins. But as soon as it dries up a little bit and freaks out and starts spasming, it's you realize that every fin on it has little spikes at the edge, and this is like hard to wrangle. Let's have Kalm and Riot. Would you be sitting next to your sister, or would you not necessarily automatically be sitting next?
As much as I like to give her shit, I will always be sitting next to her.
Okay, good. Okay, so both of y'all, the twins, make agility checks or save. I guess checks. Check. Final answer.
I got an 8 with
8 with hope.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh dear. Well, technically speaking, I got a critical success.
Oh, nice. Double something.
So it's just like D&D, a D20 and then plus whatever your modifier.
It's double ones.
2d12. 2d12 and whatever your modifier.
Right. Yeah, that always freaks me out too.
And then 1d12 is your fear and 1d12 is your hope, and whichever is higher. Oh, okay.
Nice. Yeah. So the catfish flails around and it fans out its fins and starts stabbing. It gets all stabby. So a success, obviously. Riot. It was just was scrutinizing this situation hard enough already. Arms crossed, very skeptical. So you were very ready to recoil because you were already emotionally there. But Kalm was trying, following her natural instincts. Normally this works. It's like something's wrong tonight. It's like, is this thing on? And the catfish not responding. So we'll take what was it? 10 damage from the spikes of the catfish fins. There we go.
Oh, pray tell, how does damage work in this Daggerheart game?
Oh, thanks for asking. So yeah. Oh, and I guess I'm like all the Dagger Hearts are sold out, but like the special editions are like extra sold out for whatever. So yay me. Let's see. So yeah, damage. We have thresholds. Steve, does that even meet Kalm's one of her thresholds?
Yes, actually. So I've got my minor damage is a 9, my major damage is 16. So that is a 1 major damage for sorry, 2 HP.
Nice. So yeah, go ahead.
Actually, I think it's a severe damage.
For 10.
Like anything under a 9 is minor.
Anything under 9, anything under 16 would be major.
Yes. Wasn't it 20 or 10? Nope, I'm crazy.
And then severe after.
Yeah.
If there's anything over 16, it sounds like.
And then now you can take armor and it just takes it down a tier.
So
Instead of having to math it, which is a lot better. Thanks for
You
listening
take
to me.
one armor and it will drop it 1 tier. Is that how that works now?
Yep. Correct.
Okay. Good, because I was like, there's like weird math going on that's too hard for my stupid little brain.
And you could even, like, if it's minor, you could take it to nothing. So.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, cool. Good to know. Thank you. Glad you guys read the rules.
I feel like your
I'm
first
just
time
reading on
with
Demi
the
pudding right here.
Success of my nature's tongue roll, I still can't understand anything to say, right?
Oh yeah. So back to that. Steve, you're getting Kalm's talked to lots of animals, right? Like a big variety.
Yeah.
This is not the
She,
first
like, makes
fish.
a big deal out of it, but she kind of just like casually has conversations with stuff, kind of just like nonchalantly, like.
Yeah.
Like it seems like an ordinary everyday thing for her, where it's like well, that chicken's.
So
whatever.
she's used to like aquatic creatures, being a certain way anyway. So they're like a little distant when it comes, especially fish, just like kind of wall-eyed. But there. It seems like there's multiple influences you're hearing whenever you're trying to psychically connect, I guess, with the fish. It's like you start to get the answer, or you start to get an answer, and then another voice will like overshadow and interrupt what you're trying to hear. So you're getting like mixed signals, distortion, disruption. And as that's flailing about, the ruckus up ahead, and you guys never stopped progressing forward, is very near now. So without having to fly up or stand up or anything, you now see this, and it's much wider than it was earlier. Before it looked like a concentration of this effect coming at you, but now it's far wider spread. But and dissipated, so lower concentration as it disperses, but it is getting closer.
Sonny's got this little pendant that he keeps on his shirt, and he starts rubbing it and cleaning it up. Oh gosh, damn it! There's shit coming, and he does that, and as he and then he kind of does a little bit of a hand force and magic pulses off of it, and a rune ward will envelop around me. I'll spend a hope to cast that, and I will get a little bit of protection.
Man, you guys got all sorts of fancy tricks.
Cool.
The catfish is still flailing and causing a ruckus. It starts to flail up toward the front of the ship.
Are we gonna finally kill this thing?
Oddly,
Go ahead.
It seems confused. I'm not sure what's going on with these guys.
Guys?
flailing around.
Well, it's clear that there's a whole bunch of them, right?
Are you checking?
Yeah, seems like it.
I thought there was only one.
Yeah,
Is there
the
anything-
One
is
catfish and
there
a bunch
any
of
way to-
things coming our way.
Is there anything to steer around it, or is that Listen, I'm not a boat steer. I just pull the ropes when I need to, but
Well, if no one else wants to kill the catfish, I will.
it is causing a
I
ruckus.
feel like we should put it back in the water at the very least. Can't be out of the water that long. Or what?
Amidst this chaos, you might have looked to the captain, maybe, for some leadership. Maybe nobody's doing anything, but captain seems lost in thought, looking outside. He doesn't seem to be bothered by anything, by the giant catfish, by the wave, the splashing possible monster coming up, and he's not aware of anything. And in addition, lets out a little tune out of nowhere. La da 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 da. Completely unhinged, no context, just belted out.
Why a kiss from a rose?
What is this merry band of weirdos?
So, yeah, what do we do? This thing is rocking the boat, about to capsize.
I think Kalm would try trying to literally calm it down and try to get it to slip off the edge there.
I'm gonna help you push it off.
Aw.
How? Okay, we're pushing it off. Nice. Very heavy. Let's do a strength check, and I guess with advantage if help. Is that a thing, or am I porting in 5e stuff?
Yeah, advantage adds a
Does
d6.
that work here? Corey's the rules layer, so.
You can spend a hope to help an ally who's making an action roll you could feasibly support. And then that does give you the d6 advantage die.
Yo.
I'll go ahead and spend a hope. I'll spend that hope that we got from Josh, I'm so sorry. What's your character's name again?
Sunny.
Sunny, okay. I'll go ahead and spend a hope that Sunny Buckles gave us.
Nice.
And everyone should start with 2 hope, by the way.
Yes.
Just as a baseline.
Okay. Are we getting 3 hope because of Sunny's character stuff, or is it just?
Yeah, you should have 3.
Yeah, 3
Yep.
total. Unless
And the
you
hope
have
can
something else
stack.
that gives you more.
So you could roll a bunch of d6s, but you just take the highest one. So there you go. Rolls out.
Okay, so you said a strength and then a 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. So I gotta. I'll drop it in the thing.
Eight plus 3 with hope.
11.
11.
And with. Yeah.
For the strength check to get the fish. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
with with help and so you're struggling, and with an 11, it's like almost enough to get it, and you got it just over the edge, and you can feel it start to give way and kind of teeter back your way and to fall back on you, but then out of nowhere, Captain's boot kicks in between you and your sister and just kind of makes the difference and pushes it right over the edge, completing your task. And as he does, you weren't expecting that push, like that help, so like you were still giving all your all against the fish, so you kind of for a brief moment, whoa, like overdo it, and you belly over the side as you regather your spirits. But again, Captain Trek, foot on the side of the dinghy now as it regains its balance, completely unbothered by the splashing craziness approaching, and again even louder as he puts his hands up to his mouth to amplify the sound. La, 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 la. No context.
Is this like a song that we might know?
No, nobody context. Everyone knows Captain's eccentric, but almost never predictable. So,
Is the captain in an isekai? Is that
it's
I will do my best to sing with the captain then, I guess, because I'm not sure what else to do, because being smart is not my forte.
Captain, what are we doing here? Can you get whatever you're drinking? You can share it. I wouldn't mind.
he doesn't answer, but the doctor chimes in as she starts to put her sketchbook away, and she's like, I can assure you, you don't want what he's drinking. I tell him not to drink it every day against my orders. Please stay away from that. But,
I might want some of that.
she walks over and she sees Riot start to kind of just jump in, like yes-anding Captain Trek, and she tells you, she puts her hand on your shoulder, you're more than welcome to join him, but I wouldn't if I were you, and just continues to walk. She goes back to the back of the boat and has a seat. Morgan Voss starts to take out, he unsheaths his sword, ready for action as this splashing comes up ahead. What's everybody doing?
I mean, I suppose I'll ready my cutlass and just be ready to roll. But
Yeah. Grim sees everyone get kind of ready for whatever's headed up, so he's gonna pull out his rapier.
Yes. So, the catfish finally over the side, and this the splashing chaos approaching. Everyone's ready, and let's say Hyperion is still here and has been giving like updates, as this thing approaches. Everyone's braced.
Hold.
Hold! Hold the line! And literally that. And as the moment is expected, you even the boat starts to, how waves. It starts to react before it actually hits. So the front goes up a bit as everyone braces, and this now the splashing is huge, and you can see now in the waves. Otherwise, pristine waters, that light blue-green, but very clear. And now with the white of the disturbed water as its backdrop, you now see that there are small, roughly a foot-long organisms that are causing all this ruckus. Dark in color, seem to be undulating, giant tadpole-looking things. How about your way?
Oh no. The consequences of my actions.
So, Kalm and Riot have got around a lot, so they had a chance to recognize what these critters are here.
Yeah, let's do
Good call,
a
Steve.
knowledge check for Paul.
Let's see if this is better than catfish.
So,
That is a 9 with. I forgot to mark my hopes there.
Not with hope. Yeah, keep your hopes.
Keep my hopes up.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did get a hope. Oh, yeah. I could roll 2, but I don't know if that would be effective or should bother.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What were we checking again? 9 with hope for
Yeah,
checking.
I would hope to know what kind of critters these are.
Yes. So you they're close enough now. You can see them perfectly. You recognize the body form, the shape. It looks like a tadpole, but it's just like way too big. They should not be this big. They also are like, you've seen tadpoles, and they're sometimes, sure, they're all green, a little dark, but these are like jet black. They're like very dark. So they do because of these other things about them. It makes them not familiar. They end up, this familiar thing becomes not familiar just because of its oddities.
If I had to guess, I think there's some sort of giant frog around here somewhere.
the giant tadpoles.
Giant
Do they seem to be attacking us, or is they just
There we go. So
thrashing around us?
let's figure out. So the wave comes up on and everybody's cutlass drawn. Everybody has their sword out. Magic users that get their energy building up, ready to Kamehameha. And just as the wave is upon you, it passes you. it just keeps going. Splash, 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 splash. What you do see is as it passes you, there are a couple of creatures caught up in the craziness. And now I want Sunny and Grim and Riot to come up with what those animals are. So what kind of sea animals would have been swept up in this chaos?
I'm imagining I guess where we're at, probably some sort of like crab. Small,
Yeah.
A bunch of small crab kind of like stuck in there, like that wash line there.
Perfect.
Yeah, Sonny's looking in there. He sees weirdly there's just there's one furry monkey that's got his hands on 2 tadpoles and like he's riding them. He's just going through the water. It was really interesting. It's like he's skiing or something.
Well, if you're like, here's a crab party, and you're like, we're doing some weird shit.
Jump the shark. All right, furry monkey.
There's a mosquito attacking my face. Sorry.
Okay. Catfish. Oh, we got the catfish from earlier. The crab, furry monkey. What else?
Some weird tropical looking ass fish.
Yeah.
Something like a clownfish, some kind of nonsense.
Clownfish. You said it. There's no wrong answers. There's just absolutely consequences to every answer. So. Clownfish. Cool. All right.
So I'm glad I didn't say what I wanted to say.
Tadpoles for weapons.
Is there a troubled little blue fish with dementia following it around?
Just keep swimming. Yeah.
Swimming.
So, yes, we survive the chaos as it the swarm of deadpoles. This is bigger than a swarm, though. This is the tide of deadpoles escapes the island of Whispers. So yeah, behind the scenes, what was I gonna say? Not temporarily, extemporaneously. This would be right after our OG players had just escaped the temple, the Toad Temple, and released an insane amount of deadpoles from their captivity out into the world. So we're your characters don't know that, but that's what this was.
Characters definitely don't know that at all. Yeah. The tide of these things made their way out.
Yeah. And as they pass everybody, the animals that we spotted, the catfish, the crab, the furry monkey, the clownfish, as they roll out with the tide, they are transformed very violently and quickly by these apparent tadpoles infecting them, and turn into just like morbid, warped versions of what they were before, and they swim off into the world.
No, that's not great.
So we approach the oddly captain, mostly unaffected by like all this. He's very focused.
Meanwhile, I'm like,
You do, and Lacey, Riot's actually the first one to hear a response from the void as you guys are calling out, and we're approaching the shore now. So we started out maybe 200 yards, 300 yards away. We're closing in, so maybe 50 yards. We're almost there, and but not close enough to like jump out and start walking. We're still, still kind of. But as you approach, you hear something call back. It's the same. It's repeated. La da 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 da. But it's like a much prettier voice, and you can't see where it comes from. But it does ring, and as soon as it does, you the next thing you notice is you hear Riot. You splashed by something that has just jumped in the water, and you turn around, and the captain is gone, and he is plunged into the wake, and all you see is him just swimming off into the distance, and oddly he leaves behind, the first thing that floats up is his coat, like his captain's coat. It just floats to the top, and then Liliana,
like without him in it.
Yeah, without him in it, but you still see him swimming. The water's like super clear, so you're seeing, but he does eventually fade. Liliana, as you're like trying to figure out what's going on, you see a pole reach out from beside you, out toward into the water with a hook on the end, and picks up coat, brings it back in. Liliana, she's doing all this on seemingly autopilot, like she knew this was going to happen.
So is that like a common occurrence, something I should be looking out for, or like?
No.
Oh, I wouldn't be too worried. A common occurrence only on this island. I've known the captain for quite some time, and we've had several adventures, and the Island of Whispers has made it into our logs more than a handful of times, and he is a very specific order of luxuries he wishes to indulge when we arrive here, quest and mission notwithstanding. So just let him have his fun, and we'll get back to work.
Well, I've got a lot of questions there, but that's fine. That's fine. What does Liliana look like?
Liliana, what does she look like?
Just out of curiosity.
You guys
Yeah.
are pretty.
So, she is a very elegant but tall elf. She is a moon elf, and her skin is not pale, just, a little bit lighter, on the lighter side. But in the moonlight, especially, that's when she looks crazy. Like, not to like further twilight the artwork of these Midjourney generations, but like she does get all sparkly at night, and it's cool. Like her eyes glow and her hair glows, and it's just, she's a cool chick. She is known for kind of being the person to go to with most. She's very pragmatic, very very smart. She wears a light med kit around her. It's kind of broken into several little pockets, so not just one big bag. She likes options. She likes to be able to reach different places for different things. An assortment of natural medicines, but also compounds that she works on the ship. She has a sick bay. There's a little lab area where she's always pushing science to whatever she can. The crew is constantly encountering new islands and new environments and new flora and fauna, and always experimenting. So very beautiful, very, very traditional means. Hard to clock her age exactly because she's an elf. So she could be 40, she could be 200. Not exactly sure, but the way she carries herself, it seems like she's been on this world for many decades. For how wise she carries herself.
Okay, well, I don't super care how old she is. I'm just gonna look at her and be like, well, thank you, miss. And just give her a little wink and then scoot back over to my sister.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Should we be worried? Because I've heard points at the funky tadpole abomination of going to water.
Yeah.
What about the captain getting tadpole?
So you're seeing the wave did pass, for sure. I mean, like, concerned, but as you're looking off to where he's going, it doesn't seem to be much of that still in the immediate vicinity of you guys. It seems to have like kept going.
I mean, that was pretty crazy to watch, though. Like, I mean, 1 second is like skiing, and the next thing is it turns into a fucking monster. I'm not gonna ski, that's for sure. Near those things.
Yeah.
We get off this boat. Are we close enough to the
Yeah.
shore?
Yeah. So we
yeah.
we start to reach the shore. Let me see. I gotta think of this.
Yeah, sure.
I use my druid crafty to like make the water. I can slightly change how water flows. So I'll make the front water at the front of the boat go down, and the water at the back of the boat go up. So it like rides a wave and goes a little faster and moors itself on the
Nice.
beach.
Nice. Yeah. So opposite of the direction of the dipole tide. Yeah, you get a little oomph and cruise in. Badass. As the dinghy shores. Again, we find ourselves on dry land after Porto Perdido. And yeah, here we are. We are on shore. I had an encounter right now, but it's almost 10:30. I'm like, nope. Save him for later. So, combat. So, cool. You don't see a giant dead squid on the beach. It's just a beach, for brevity's sake. He'll be back. So, so you don't see that, but that is a squid. So,
In another life.
in another world, dun, 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 where we had more time. I also feel bad because Corey and Alex just take a sip there. So, okay.
I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah.
No, you're supplying the memes.
Internal
No, the
color
memes are
commentary.
100%. Yeah. The context with the memes is perfect. Okay, so the yeah, we are on shore, and here we are, the Island of Whispers. Morgan Voss. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We're here to what are we doing here? I forget. Sorry, my memory's so short. Who are we trying to find here?
We have to find our missing crew. Morgan Voss chimes in. They've neglected their duties for 2 days now. Unacceptable. We're gonna get to the bottom of this and find out why they've missed out on their work.
Might be dead.
I swear to God, they better be dead or missing a limb or something.
Attacked by giant squid.
Well, let's see if we can find them then. You know.
Is there any trails or
Ooh, good question.
any clues on the beach to the direction?
Let me bring us to the beach map anyway, even though we're not going to use the guy.
Did the captain also come up on the beach, or did he just dive under the water and disappear?
He's gone. Captain has ghosted the party. Oops, let me move this guy.
Okay.
Okay, but we have no idea like what direction where he went.
Yeah, parallel to the shore, but definitely away from you guys, unconcerned. But also, like likewise, Liliana Fairwind, the doctor and the first mate are with you, and they don't seem too concerned.
Well, I'm in love with Liliana now, so it's fine. Whatever she says goes for me. It's cool.
I mean, it's not hard. She's like,
She's a babe. What the hell?
she's total babe. She's like Spock level intelligence and authority.
I'm not very smart, and I'm like into smart people, even though I'm just.
Okay, with all this, there's got to be something really wrong with her. I mean, come on.
Of course.
That's fine.
Obviously, batting 1,000
Listen.
here.
That's what makes it fun.
Listen. She's not gonna be gay, and that's what it's gonna be, and I'm just gonna be in love with her because that's what always happens.
And you can fix her. Yeah.
Or she's in, like,
she's
she's
gonna-
more attracted to like reports and microscopes and,
Yeah.
and things.
She's gonna like.
She's-
draw
She's
my
gonna make a
eyes.
horrible joke, and I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Okay.
I'll show her my
It's okay.
reports.
It's okay. I'll throw me under the bus. Earlier, I keep getting ads. It's like I Googled something random, and now my algorithm's like totally jacked up. But I keep getting ads for dating sites. I'm like, what the hell did I Google? And it's funny because I ignore everything, like literally everything, even stuff I'm into, like stuff I would like. I'm just like, no, skip, get out of my face. So I've been attacked by the whole rainbow of sexualities like could possibly happen. And I'm like, you don't get it. I'm not into any of this. And like earlier, my wife was talking about something. She was explaining something that happened earlier and describing the discrepancy between liquids and used viscosity. I'm like, ooh. I'm like, good grammar is what I'm attracted to. I found. So whatever type of whatever that is. So, but yeah, I was also joking that like it can be a factor. We can be playful, but like most on my end, it's going to be mostly brick walls for that. But we'll get there. Unless it's like
How unfortunate.
No, but like Liliana Fair, would that be fun? Because that'd be fun to RP. Because that'd be anyway. Yes.
That could be my unrequited love.
There we go.
The whole season. That's fine.
Listen,
I'm happy to awkwardly flirt with you for
sure.
as many episodes as
I
I need to.
I can't
With
wait
this,
till
I'm just watching. Yeah.
yeah, I can't wait till we end up in like a small town area and you just end up following whomever person. Like it's not just one person you end up following for, it's just a bunch.
Every single
I'll be the Shorzy to your Laura Moore. It's fine.
And it's the only form of entertainment we have, so we all just are eating it up.
We like lean over to the people next to us. It's like, hey, go over and flirt with her.
So this is Helga, the.
It's definitely gonna be the barmaid this time. It's not gonna be the innkeeper.
Are you gonna pay me to be flirting with all these people, or like what the hell?
I feel like we'd be betting on who you're flirting with.
If you're paying me in drinks, I am happy to. Well, you listen.
She's just gonna
talking my character. How?
Yo ho ho! It's a pirate's life.
I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. You know, for entertainment's sake, I'm happy to be a hoe. It's good.
I'm down for
the one person. Like I think, like most people bet against you, and like the one person like is always betting.
The one person always wins because I'm super fucking hot. You saw my character.
That's confirmed.
I think that becomes like. It'd be funny if you never.
No.
Yeah. It'd be funny if you never got with somebody, despite the looks that you do at one point.
Or the Johnny Bravo.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Why do I always play a lady himbo?
What the fuck? Hey there, mama.
Yet again, playing a lady. Steve, Jesus Christ! I'm playing a lady himbo again. Help me.
Isn't that? Is it like Johnny Bravo like 50 years?
Yeah,
old?
again.
Like
again.
I'm into it. I support it. Okay, so
Timbo's lazy. It's fine.
So as we enter the jungle in search of hoes and treasure.
So Sunny's trying to get a bead on the path that the
Yes.
Is there a visible path that the tadpoles have like made a way through the jungle that we can follow their path?
So as you're looking around, you don't have to roll for it. You notice that you're on a beach that is facing outward into open ocean, but also the beach kind of trails into the center of the island, and there's so you have like a fairly deep rift going through the center of the island. Where you are is shallow, but like if you were to like cross that rift and go over to the next beach, it would go from like 0 to all of a sudden very, very deep, and then if that makes sense, think Scandinavian like fjords, right? They kind of just jut up because they were carved by glaciers, so it's like very deep.
Is there any of these? I guess tadpoles. Is there any like object or anything from any of the?
Yeah. So.
Members or anything like that?
So going from that, Josh, you're looking for like physical stuff on land. You nothing sticks out, and you there really was no other reason to believe that they were never like out of the water. So it looks like they did start, and we would also have the benefit of Hyperion's witness from earlier, so he would be adding to this. But they started very concentrated just in the inlet part, the rift, like the deep interior part, and then fanned out and dispersed and exited.
Do you have the map if you want to show them?
Yes.
I think you give a good idea of the islands, like, because we've seen it.
Let me get that here.
Maybe Hyperion would be able to relay some of it.
For sure. And you guys would have studied this too on your way as you approached the island. God, my mouse is... I need a new laptop. Come on. Please. Please. Okay. I'm doing my own way.
Please.
Yes, I will rejoin as GM. And move us over to the map. Oh, okay. So here is the map.
The map.
The map.
It's a map. It's a map. It's a map.
It's a map. It's a map.
Back.
It's a map.
Where's the "You Are Here" sticker?
So,
Top right. Oh yeah.
top right, crew. Well, now there's 2 crew. Oh dang, this is
2 crew,
complicated
like 2
things.
live crew.
Two
Okay,
live.
never.
What's your crew? Nadpod, plug in it. Yeah.
Shout out to the.
Ah, yes. Your episode is great.
So
It was just
I need to duplicate
seaside.
this, actually.
Seaside.
Oop, too many crews. All right.
Side chat. Whatever they call it.
Heartside chat. Fireside chat. Yeah. I think it's Heartside.
Yeah,
I was like, not seaside. What the hell, Lacey?
it's seaside. Island chat.
Help me.
So the southernmost crew token is the OG PCs. They are currently in the center of the Jalakunu village. The Jalakunu are the frog folk on the island, the ribbons, the tribe of ribbons, and their elite assassin force is known as Shadow Spears. They are Jalakunu Shadow Spears. Very mysterious. They're so good at fighting, they don't do it. they don't.
Do they rub
They're
their weapons on their
fighting
own backs to
competition
paralyze
alone.
people?
Yeah,
Keeps people from fighting them.
they're relying really heavily on reputation.
It's weird. Yeah.
So anyway, no, yeah. So the southernmost token there, that's the OGs, and then you guys have just landed on the beach there. But for our and yeah, there's a physical representation of kind of how the island is compromised. I guess it's open sea penetrates from several angles, and and I won't go into too much detail, but like it will come up, and it we'll say on your way to the Jalakunu village, you did encounter some strange anomalies like the season 1 PCs did. We're gonna wrap up soon. I'm just gonna to fast track us a little bit. So what you will have noticed is oddities in climate. So like temperature fluctuations, flora that does not belong here. Something like things you would not expect to find on a tropical island. So let me get a couple of those things before as we make our way to the Jalakunu village. We start at the beach and we're walking through forest. What kind of things are we finding that should not be there?
I imagine seeing
Pine
like
trees?
pine trees. That was my first thought. It was just a big old.
Blue woods.
Y'all saw the Blue Woods too?
Blue woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that Kalm would try to talk to the pine trees when we saw them. One, just because they might know where our friends are at, and then also I want to try out and see if I get the same result like I did with the fish.
So you can
And
talk
Riot
to-
throws her hands up and is like, well, for the love of all the gods, there she is talking to the trees again.
She just talks to everybody.
What's everybody else seeing? Go ahead and make your check.
Sometimes.
Yeah, working on it.
And then what's everybody else seeing?
Depends on where we are, but that's what she likes to do. I clock the pine tree and kind of look around and see like maybe like ferns that are pretty obvious, like non-tropical.
Anything
Right.
special about them? Anything weird?
Maybe not weird, but like,
Just the fact that they're there.
well, Just the fact that like they look maybe look from like home, like where I know that my family's like from, not where we like nomadically roamed most of the time.
Yeah,
I'm like, huh, that's weird.
You don't got to come up with it right now, but let's build that out.
Like fiddlehead ferns. Those are non-tropical.
I have to look that up.
Specific?
Foxtail ferns are also ones that we grow here. Oh, fiddlehead's cool. Whoa.
That is a 15 with fear, and I spent a hope to give myself +2 on that roll.
Jeez. Really wants to talk to the tree.
Ooh,
I really do.
Those are weird looking. I like that.
Cute. You can eat them when they're like little and they're like spirally before they actually start to like grow. You can eat them and they're apparently really good. But I've never like caught them before it happens.
Look, do they run fast?
Explains why they're on
They
it.
are so speedy. Like holy shit.
They look like caterpillars. Sorry, talking to the tree.
Ew! Now I'll never eat them. Disgusting.
Can they? Yeah, fiddlehead ferns. I feel like we should add. Oh, fiddlehead. I get it. Like the end of a Stradivarius, like the.
Yep.
Yeah, like the end of a fiddle. But when they like grow big, they're not. They don't spiral like that. But when they're growing, they have that kind of like
Nice.
rowdy shape.
Let's give them.
Oh my gosh, I just realized I can bob my head and wiggle my horns.
At the same time. So the
Steve,
blue
you
wood.
crack me up.
Calm.
Happy to be your twin, Steve.
Calm
Happy
reaches
twin.
over and hugs the tree, and there's a moment of connection as again, mammals kind of have a certain flavor when you're psychically talking to them. Lizard brain, they kind of have a certain way. Marine animals. So again, the plant life. Just as diverse as the animals you're used to encounter. So all kind of personalities from different species of plants. So sounds like you guys come from home would be a place where these would be commonplace. So as you start to interact interface with the bluewood, let's see. What kind of information are you used to getting from plants? I mean, what can you get from plants?
Honestly, so rules wise, it just says I can I speak the language of the natural world. I can ask things questions.
Okay.
So I imagine kind of just like casual conversation is what Kalm is just kind of like going into, things like how's the weather or like.
Okay, you ask
maybe
it.
Like
talking
deep
shop with your
philosophical
purposes.
thought,
Yeah.
We're gonna
But I
frame
would kind
this.
of just approach the tree and just be like, "You're a long way from home, buddy.
Yeah.
Have you seen our friends around anywhere?"
Nice. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, as you ask it questions, it's gonna answer like in the frame of it being a tree. Obviously, like he doesn't see much outside of his own experience, so he'll try to answer the best he can from his own experiences. Asking why he's being asking why he's here. Is that what he said? What's he doing here?
Yeah, like I mentioned that he was a long way from home, and then I asked if he felt he felt any of our allies go marching by.
As you ask it about the allies, particularly, it does ping a little bit, and just I'm going to give you a little extra visual acknowledgement here. So you're not just like psychically having speech with this thing. We're going to say that your druid powers are able to pick up on shit that we just do not. Most of us don't register. So you're catching, little the cilia, the little micro movements of the leaves and little energy fluctuations that you can detect in the
I
thing.
bet it's a lot more natural interfacing than psychic for Kalm anyway.
For sure. Yeah, that's awesome. So for you, you're getting like a light show happening right now for the senses. And it communicates in like feelings more than just facts. So when you say friend, it lights up, and asking about why it's not here. You don't hear a word, but you hear like the gist of the feeling of home. Like, so you yourself feel at home for a second, and then the tree changes the home feeling. It wants to communicate stress. So I guess what would a tree do? Like it shudders, right? It would all the leaves close. You know how some leaves close. So as it's communicating to you that maybe something happened to home. Something happened to home.
And a blue wood's like a redwood, but blue.
Yes.
Just for visualization. So I can imagine pine needles like shivering and
Yeah.
like waving up through it. Yeah. Do the wave.
And your friends, it pings you again with the notion of friends, and okay, so it pulses energy. I'm gonna go on a limb here. Everybody, come with me. Is it not true that the largest organism is like a tree, but it's underground? It's one huge.
An aspen pine.
The machine.
Yeah.
It's one of them.
Yeah.
But yes.
Boom. Okay.
Yeah, it's the root system is like
Right?
miles and miles and miles.
And it's actually one huge. So okay.
The humongous fungus.
Yes, the humongous fungus among us. You see it underneath, and it doesn't answer you in like a yes or no way. It literally shoots this energy network down, and you sense what nobody else can. You see this like this pulse of light go, and it kind of illuminates the root network, and in a clear direction. Like it's boom, and it continues to pulse in the way. Yeah.
I would just casually look like, hey guys, I think they're over that way. And then start walking in that direction.
And we'll
All the
yeah.
person stuck to a tree.
I won't say that to get past a lot of like the weird stuff that will happen between us. Like, you guys have been crewmates for an acceptable amount of time where you would have seen like each other's abilities and stuff. So if he's talking like if Kalm starts to say that she's seeing this light thing happening underground, like it wouldn't be that far-fetched. Like coming from left field, yes, that's very strange, but like based on your experiences. Yeah.
I think it's still probably a little bit out of it, because I imagine Kalm is like talking to shit all the time.
Yeah,
It's always up in the air if she's like, actually onto something or not.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, but it's like, I think still being relatively new to the crew, it's just like, I've seen you talk to animals and stuff, and that seems alright, cool. But like, trees and stuff.
That's where I draw the line.
Not draw the line, but it's like,
No,
I didn't know you could do that. I might be for you to start like, you're starting to get to the point where it's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be surprised. She's going to start talking to chairs and mugs.
Right.
She's going to start talking.
Oh yeah, I imagine she's definitely had some deep conversations with the ship's mast, like.
She talks to the barnacles as they're being shortened up.
Non-living or non-biological things don't work quite as well, but
Right.
she do be talking to whatever she can.
Do decaying wood, is it like get dimension? Like every day you talk to it, it makes a little less sense. Like you're I imagine she's like
it's
hanging
slightly more demented.
hanging over the side of the ship,
So,
talking
like-
to the figurehead because it was once a tree. But like every day, it's a little
Well,
less.
so like if
coherent.
we go to harbor and have our mast replaced.
Oh my
it's
god,
like,
yeah. New
It's
blood.
Like,
The mast is like, hey, what's up? And then by the time we like are going back in, it's like,
Kalm has a relationship with the figurehead.
yeah, no, I can just imagine.
and she's
that, like,
constantly telling me about it, and I do not care.
Yeah, I could just imagine, like, you know, if you're talking to, like, old things or wood or whatever, it's just like, it's just, like, weathered piece of old wood laying on the sand and no one thinks about it, but you talk to it and it's just like this angry piece of thing that's preaching.
Yeah.
Told you about the war that I was in. I was part of it before we were destroyed, and I was washed up on this shore dozens of years ago.
I used to be a part of a ship.
I was part of something greater than myself.
I could have been tender.
Don't walk away from me, please. That's terrible. I'm really glad I can't talk to wood.
All right. So we will fast track the nonsense. So we encountered these curious creatures.
I don't understand.
That's all nonsense. No, I mean mine's We will add our creatures to the bestiary that we made up tonight, and we'll have artwork for those soon. So working our way through the Blue Woods again. Very odd that they're here in Tropical Island. You also find, guys, what were the fungus called? The calf. It's edible fungus. It's like giant toadstools.
Did we find it?
There's soldier's fungus. There's soldier fungus that you can eat. But
Is it the mushrooms that you can cream?
Yeah.
What? The what?
The cream of toadstool.
You can cream anything. Yeah.
I think we called them Toad's stools. Yes. Because they were like,
oh my god.
They were big enough to be chairs.
No, toads.
Oh, we ate them.
Lots of toads.
If we ever get to be like a thing, we're gonna be so sued.
For some reason.
We're so fucked.
Okay, well, on a bright note, if we get sued, then we make the news, and then that's publicity, so, you know.
We can start a GoFundMe for legal
We
defense.
just...
Hopefully.
we just...
Oh my god.
And then we come out with our
This
crypto
is
coin.
so funny.
Yeah, we need to figure out a way to get sued, but not lose any money, and that's...
This helps. Another reason to start an LLC. Like, yeah, attack the LLC. Take all my $7.
All $7. Take our $7 and our like one weird like fizzy water sponsorship. Fine.
What's he worth? I'm actually worth negative. I have debt, so if you want that,
You have to pay us. If you sue us, you have
They're
to pay
welcome
us.
to
I'm
it.
so sorry.
it's all. Yeah, identity theft. Like, maybe you can do better than I did. I don't know. Better luck.
You want it? It's yours. See you later.
Yeah. You want this? You want this shit? Yeah, here you go. Here's my bill.
Holy fuck, that's so funny.
Okay, well, Alex and Corey, thank you for your patience. We'll call it there. We will next time we open, we will be caught up both timelines. So the new PCs will be joining the fight, and we'll all be together in the same scene. So
Ready to absolutely murder some.
You did.
Sorry,
Yeah.
murk some bitches.
Mark some bitches. Pow pow. Pow,
I
pow.
can't wait because
I don't know
like
if that
my
word's
char-
any better if you know the context. But
Yeah. I can't wait because my character is like crazy evasion, and like the entire build is about increasing the evasion. So I can't wait to dodge some crazy shit.
Yeah, and everybody don't hold back whenever we're whenever you're making your attacks and stuff. Don't hold back to go into the mechanics of it, because it's all new, I think, to people, and to even to us. The rules updates did change. I mean, several things did change. So, and it's also been since September since I ran it consistently. Corey and Alex, I only keep bringing them up because it's that's the whole season 1, but they were great about just incorporating their character rules or whatever, so that it just kind of fleshes out the whole picture for everything. So don't hold back. Dump the lore, dump your cool features, all the cool shit that your characters can do.
Everything, you know.
Yeah.
And sorry, I forgot to wake you up. Or I forgot to wake you up in September. My bad. It was a struggle to get out.
A snooze button will get you every time.
That's a preview of what you've been missing from meetings.
Let it build up.
Yeah. But I will post the Untold Bard's recap video from last season. It's great.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
7 minutes of my
The
life.
recap video is premium.
Dramatic.
21 minutes of my life. Excellent.
Did you watch it 3 times?
I certainly did because I wanted to make sure I knew what was going on.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
1/3 speed.
It is good. It's it was a feat. I took all of the recaps that I wrote, and most of them were just me. I think only a couple of them I had ChatGPT assistance, but it's mostly me. So I dumped all that into ChatGPT, and I was like, please give me like a 6-ish minute script, taking all my recaps and just squeeze it.
Help, I beg you.
And it worked. So
We got squoozed.
I think it's accurate too. So yay, good job, ChatGPT. And yeah, same for you guys and anybody watching. There is an NPC Bible kind of that I generated a year ago, going through each officer and kind of starting with a basic prompt and some tie-ins, and then ChatGPT fleshed it out. All of that is available for players. Not required reading, hardly. Like, do not. Think you have to. It's just there, like if you get bored and want to read a little bit about one of the characters, fine, and if there's something cool in the backstory that we want to use, we can totally use it. But I am not like there is no onus on anybody to like keep up with shit. It's whatever happens in game, that's the story. So this is all just like nice to have stuff. Likewise, the NPC connections that I urged everyone to have, flesh those out to your heart's desire. Do not let their backstory affect yours. Yours will override whatever me and ChatGPT came up with. I don't think there's any character that will, if the backstory's changed, it'll break the game. I think we're fine across the board. Yeah, so... With that, a couple more plugs. Sorry. So yeah, thanks for watching Wayward Knaves. This is our Thursday night game, Daggerheart system with heavy pirate Borg influence. Now that I have both books, visual aids, these books. So Pirate Borg and Daggerheart. And on Sunday, we have our Spelljammer adjacent game using 5th edition 2024 rules. And don't forget to go over to D&D Legends and Lore channel for all your lore needs. That's our player Will. He had internet issues tonight. He's playing Hyperion. He'll be here next time, but he runs that with Omar Timsaw. It's awesome. They have a podcast and the videos as well, so go check them out. Easy listening. Those guys sound like super dulcet.
Great.
Somebody used
Love it.
Yeah. But
The
yeah,
dulcet tones.
dulcet tones. Yes, it makes editing very easy.
It'd be kind of interesting to see the spell
It's a nightmare. This is
You know,
so much going on over there.
It was something, that's for sure.
It was something. It existed. Yeah.
All right, but yeah, that's it.
And
Thanks
I'm
for
really
watching,
gonna
everybody.
be-
We'll see you next Thursday. Wayward Knaves. Peace out.
Yo.
Bye.